Okay, so I'm assuming that you guys can hear the cake. Alright, can I just do a sound check for now? Yeah. Thank you for first and thank you for roll call. Even though I forgot to mix it up, I'm so sorry. I don't remember how to stream, yo. I don't remember how to stream. This is horrible, chat. What the fuck? Okay, like I totally was not expecting this. Also, hello, Duff. Okay, is the counter working? Okay, the counter is working for Duff. I'm so sorry, Shelby. Like, I know you claimed it first and everything and all. Like, yeah, it didn't occur to me. I was like, hold on a second. Okay, let me just say, I decided to play Subnautica because I remembered it because I went swimming earlier. And in case you can't tell, it hasn't been that great because okay, like I had like what 25 laps in an hour, so like 45 minutes for 20 laps. That's actually pretty good. That's like a record for me. But at the same time, the chlorine gave me like eczema. So right now I am in an air conditioned room. It's fucking hot. The air conditioning doesn't bring the temperature down below 25. It's literally hovering at 28 degrees Celsius right now with air conditioning. The outside of my room is over 30 what degrees? I can't remember. 34 degrees or something. It's crazy. That's why I went for a swim. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do anything. I can't even nap in the afternoon, you know? It's like so freaking hot. So I decided to go to the pool. And then there are a lot of side effects. So I remember now why I don't go to the pool as often as I go to the gym because you know my immune system cannot handle the chlorine and yeah, it wasn't great. Anyways, today we're gonna play Subnautica. This is the first one and it's the first gameplay and it is the first Twitch stream for Subnautica because I used to do it on YouTube, but now I bring it to Twitch, so know that I'm going to port the entire VOD, if possible, to YouTube, assuming nothing gets banned, right? Oh my god. Skillful, hello cat owl. That lady, what the lady that is into weird manga is like, what do you mean by weird manga? What weird manga? What weird manga are you talking about? I have not I'm openly declaring my taste in manga. What do you mean by weird? Which one is weird? What's the title of the manga that you deem weird? I need to know. And also I realized my total game time is about 10 hours and I haven't been to like the anyways, today we're gonna go to like the purple location. Hopefully I remember where it is. I don't actually remember where it is, right? And then we're gonna check out. If I'm not wrong, they said there was like an entire ass civilization that I didn't know about. We're gonna change batteries first. That's the thing that we're gonna do. We're gonna change batteries. I have not visited the mothership because I think what was I missing? I have the laser cutter now. I have the laser cutter. I finally got it. I don't know what I'm missing. Like somebody on YouTube said what did what was it again that I needed? I forgot. I forgot. Was like an advanced. I forgot. Yo. If anybody actually played this game, please teach me how to play this game. I only found out that diamonds existed in the purple biome and that I didn't have to go all the way back to alien mothership base. But then I also lost the coordinates to alien mothership base because back then I didn't even have a beacon. Also, is the mic volume okay compared to the game? With which one is weird? Yes. What do you mean by yes? Skillful? Skillful, what do you mean by yes? What do you mean by yes? Dude, brother. Also, what the fuck is a turbo? What the fuck is a turbo? Why do you have that purple battery thing? Why are you so special? What am I? I just moved to Twitch, yo. This is much too difficult for me. Okay, where the fuck am I? Hello, tree. So we have a tree. I forgot. E is not inventory. This game hates the inventory so much. I don't even know what I'm supposed to put here, dude. Okay, I don't remember what we're doing, but I remember there was this. And I don't remember. This is what stranded near cave. This is the one that we want. This one, I don't think so. I don't think so. 19. Wait. The gassy habitat. This is the one we want. This is the one we want. Sunk to ocean bed. Okay, I don't know what those were. But today, we are going to go to this. I have a car, by the way. I have a car, guys. I have a C car. It's good. What do you mean by it's good? I think Miss Clickers gave you mod. No. I gave you mod so that you can shout yourself out. I'm too fucking busy to shout people out, and I don't know how to play the game properly, y'all. Like, I'm trying. You can obviously see that I'm trying. I'm not very good at that. I'm just gonna say I'm not very good at this, but I am trying. Okay, I am trying. Where's my tree? Is this the locker for the tree? No, nope. This one. Oh yeah, I picked up these things. Not that I know what to do with the DNA stuff. Do I need medkits? I think if I don't run into sharks, I will be fine. Or leviathans, for the matter of fact. I don't know why I have so many flares. I don't know why I have so many of these either. God. Okay, what am I? Okay, this my titanium. These are my trees. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Do I? Okay. Open locker. There we go. And then we eat it. Consume. Yes. And now we are happy, kind of. We are kind of happy. Oh. Okay, so today we are gonna take the car, and I see it's all the way down there, huh? Okay, I need a battery. And I think I changed this sea glider. That's not a sea glider. What? Oh, wait, Charlie is a mod as well. You can do shout out for people. Nice. Okay, that's great. Mod in your hands, dangerous. You're the silly of goobers. It's fine. I think we have a lot of silly people in chat. Yeah, but I also trust that my chat has a higher than average IQ, so that's okay. Also, how do I replace this again? Unload battery. Unload battery. No! Unload. Unload? Hello? God dang it. What do I do? How do I unload this shit again? Battery. No, I wanna unload. You! Stop it! Was it tab? No, was not tab. Was not tab. Was not fucking tab. I need a tutorial. How do I do this battery thing again? Holy shit. Oh my god. Wait, did I do it? Kinda. Alright, you know what? I'm not complete. Okay, and I gotta recharge this piece of shit. Did I do it? Oh, I am a genius. Say hi. I'm good. I know how to change batteries, chat. I'm doing okay. Surprisingly okay. Where's the other battery? Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. And then I have to stop doing that. I need to learn how to press tab more. And then I have this. What is this? What is this? Is it a repair tool? Or is it a laser cutter? Power source. Is this the laser cutter or the repair tool? I am confused. It's the repair tool. Okay, we will need that. By we, I mean me, because it's a solo game. Where is the battery? Battery, bitch! Bitch, where is it? There we go. There we go. Okay, so we are gonna do this. By we, I mean me. I don't think I need the laser cutter as much. Habitat builder, why would I need that? I don't know. Hey, you know what? I don't need the habitat builder like right now. Where is it? Habitat builder. This is for building houses. Don't need it now. Wait, but it has a full battery. Hold on. Repair tool. Where is it? Where is it? Laser cutter. I need this number 5. Okay, hold. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Kinda. Okay, habitat builder. Now I put this in number 5, and then we do this. The switcheroo. Yeah, we do the switcheroo. Okay, and then we store this away because we are pro. Wrong locker. Where is it? Yeah, because we're a pro. And then we pull this out. Where is it? And then we replace the battery because we're amazing. Ta-da! Battery swapping. Who knew? Who knew? Where's my power indicator? I don't remember. But I remember there was like a radio thing. That's my car. Welcome to my C-bands, guys. I made that myself. Alright, there's a radio. What do you want?
This is Life Pod 7.
Huh.
Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay, it says that it's intact. Or not. Never mind. Sunk to 200 meters in an area of low ecological activity. Approximately 1 kilometer southwest of the Aurora stern section. So it's like radiation zone, yeah? I'm gonna assume that is. Do we even have a coordinates? Life port 7, what the fuck? They say southwest, so we're gonna have to go search for it. Holy shit. Okay, chat, you vote. Do you want me to go and find Life port 7? Or do you want me to go and find the Degassi people on the ground? Or what is left of Degassi, whatever thing that I'm trying to find. This one, Degassi habitat. Or we go and try and find Life port 7 stuff. Which one first? Habitat or 7? Because like this could be a wild goose chase. I feel like they have no coordinates. And then they're kind of like 200 meters in low ecological activity. Kind of feels like it's a Leviathan bait, don't you think? And it's approximately 1 kilometer southwest of the Aurora stern section. As if I know what the stern is, y'all. Do we want to go on a wild goose chase with no sense of direction, or we're gonna go like the actual stuff? We're gonna go for something we already know exists, you know? Also, I kind of really like the... I'm gonna go get water. I keep on running out of water, y'all. That's not good. That's like not great. Wait, that was not great? Oh, why? Alright, the water actually goes down really quickly, huh? Why? But why? I was doing okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna go get C-bands and we're gonna drive.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Wait, the battery is not good. How do I charge this car? This car has no... Oh wait, life pod 12. Why are all these things on life pod 12? I don't quite need life pod 12. I need the Degassi thing, which is that my car is gonna run out of battery. Or how do I replace the battery in my car? You know, I'm just like, is there even a way to do it? And that is like all the way down. Holy shit. Is there a way to do it? A life pods? Alright, we're not gonna do life pods then. Wait, let me Google it, because I don't think chat knows either. How to replace, how to charge CMOth. Okay, they say to charge CMOth, you can swap the depleted power cell, dock it in the moon pool, or install a solar charger module. What do you mean? What? What? There is a power cell thing? What? How am I not seeing it? How am I not seeing it? How am I not seeing it, chat? Anybody actually play these games? Holy shit, I am alone. I am alone. Chat, you have no idea what's going on either, do you? Is this it? No. No, it just says enter CMOth. I need parts. Wait, there's a power cell. There is a power cell. Oh my god, we are genius. Okay, hold. My car needs charging. Sorry, it's like a Tesla model that's not that great. Okay. We're gonna charge this. No! What is the power cell thing? I can't charge a power cell? What do you mean? It's a battery, is it not? It's not a battery. It's not a battery, y'all. It's not a... Wait, how do I... What? Dock it in a moon pool or install a solar charger module? How do I know what that is? Where is my solar charger module? Do I not have it? Solar charger module, they say. Standard O2 rebreathers, purple tablet. I got some really weird stuff, y'all. I don't have... What is that? Charger module. Moon pool. Solar charger module. What? I have these. So what do you mean? What do you want? God, do I really have to go to 7 to get my modules? Oh, I don't have battery charge. That's not it. So I need a solar charger module. Where do we find these modules? Holy shit. A power cell charger? How do I get a power cell charger? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, yo. I'm gonna need help, y'all. I don't know. Okay, I feel like fuck the people. My car is in like a more dire situation right now. If I don't have it, I won't be able to do shit. Also, I need my water. I keep on running out of water. Wait, my car runs out of battery. I'm fucked. I am fucked. Yeah, I'll be fucked if I don't have this. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Also, why is it so bright? Turn it off. Save battery, you bitch. Save battery, bitch. Or not. Okay, you know what? This is actually really great. It helps me see at night. But that's not what I want. Okay, we're gonna have to find the source of it. I'm not very confident. What are we doing? How do I find... How is it I have technology but I don't have fuel? That's kind of crazy. I don't know anybody else who does this. I might be the only one who struggles this much. Why are all the Subnautica games the same price? I don't know. Okay, like, if you're gonna play Subnautica, I feel like maybe you want to play the co-op one. Subnautica 2 is finally out. Subnautica 1, I got it way before, right? I just never got to do it. Like, yeah, so... And then, before I can finish this one, Subnautica 2 is out, so there's that. No, wait. Was it this? It was this, kinda. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Could somebody Google it for me or something? At this point, how do I charge the car? That's the real question. That's what I need. Okay, I need the car to be functional, like fully functional. Oh no, it's rotten. God dang it. Why is it rotten? That's sad. That's fucking sad. Why is it rotten? Ew. You mean I can't store it for long? Oh my god. What? It's growing, it says. This one? It's fine. Those are rotten. I can't store it then. Oh, this game starts to suck a lot. You mean you can only eat it while it's fresh? That's crazy. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. I don't have a refrigerator. Do we need a refrigerator? Do we have a refrigerator? That's what I want to see. Alright, we have to go and find a refrigerator, and we need to find a way to charge my car. My C-Benz is so fucking ancient. I swear to God. I swear to God. This is not supposed to happen. This is not. How is my stream just like this, man? Just like this, y'all. Somebody help. Google it for me. How do I make that shit work? Oh, we might have to manually stuff. We might not be able to drive a car. Okay, we might not be able to drive a car. We can manually search for stuff. Okay, who am I kidding? I'm going for life port 7. Or I'm going for life port 12. Okay, fuck this shit. Where's the life port 12 again? It's like that side. It's like 250 sunk to the seabed. You know what? We risk it. Okay, we bring the car there, and if we can't, then we'll come back for the car again. That is... Oh my god, that is fucking 1,000 something 1 kilometer away. Yo, my car is probably not gonna make it back. My car is probably not gonna make it back. Do I want to risk it? No, I can't. If I go there and my car can't come back, I'm gonna have to swim all the way back again. I am not doing that. Instead, we might just drive around the Aurora. Hold on, where's the Aurora? The Aurora is in this direction. South, southwest, southeast, south something. I'm good at this. Hold on. Okay, wait. 200 meters in low ecology, 1 kilometer southwest. Southwest, 1 kilometer is that side of the Aurora, in that side. Are you kidding me? 1 kilometer is fucking far away. What is that thing called? Hold on, let me see. I think it was called a solar charger module or a moon pool, whatever the fuck a moon pool is. That's some docking thing. Like I need it to charge the power cell of my sea moth. I call it sea Benz, but technically it's called sea moth. See, it says enter sea moth. It is technically a sea moth, but yeah. Dinner, you are. Hehehe. Cooked. And look at that, free food. Yum yum. Okay, I didn't need to do that, but dang, I hate this. What am I doing? This is radiation helmet, radiation suits. Okay, should I just randomly head into the Aurora? That's kind of terrible, isn't it? Why is it 250 meters, but it says 1 kilometer? Look at that. Look at that. That's a fucking lie. Okay, is it 250 meters deep instead? Holy shit. Okay, never mind. I think I will manually swim over. Yo, Chad, while I'm doing this nonsense, could you help me to find out how do I charge my car? I can't take my car anyway if I know the battery's gonna die in the middle of something. I will rather swim. I'm doing it right now. I will rather swim manually than risk my car dying in the middle of nowhere. I'm not getting a tow truck in this planet. Ever. If it dies, I'm doomed too. So like, no, I can't. Like, my car isn't going anywhere here, y'all. It is really deep though, 250 meters. Am I? Okay, assuming I make it, right? What are the chances I get to see anything in there? Because like, it's 250 meters. I get oxygen depleted at about 100 meters down, which means I kind of need the car, or I kind of need a base down there. But the sun doesn't reach that deep. Oh my god. They say the stern. Okay, so I'm assuming the stern is like the front part of it. We're at the air's part of it, so whatever. Low ecological something something, they said. I don't quite like the sounds of it, not gonna lie. But there's not much I can do right now, so I'm gonna keep my head up and we're gonna swim. And we're gonna pray that this is what it is.
Biomass in this area is dominated by plant life, picking up faint or terror vehicle signatures.
They pick up faint something what? Yeah, no, that's a fucking Leviathan. That's like the big bag. The big something. Holy shit, I don't wanna... That is the Aurora. Do you think I should... I'm like so close to the Aurora. Is it possible I just go there instead? Yo, I don't like this. You can't even see anything down there right now. Look at that. Can't see anything down there. I'm gonna stay close to oxygen. There is no way in hell I'm going down there. Yeah, I need close to oxygen. I will dive straight down and then I'll see something. And then if I don't see anything, I'm coming back right up. Because it's really, really deep. It should be somewhere around here. Yeah, it should be somewhere around here. Okay, I'm at 100 meters.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
This is what I meant. Okay, it's really, really deep.
Passing 200 meters.
Greatly
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
decrease. I need this.
Detecting volcanic activity and several unusual.
Alright, I needed that.
Signatures of a reprint.
And this.
Advise caution when diving deeper.
And possibly nothing else?
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, nothing else. We're going up.
PDA data.
We're going up. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. And then the rest of it, I can come back with my car. Chat, have you guys found it? I need a cell charger. Yeah, how do I get a cell charger? Where do I find a cell charger? What is a cell charger? That's what I'm asking. I manually somehow got the data right here. Which honestly shouldn't have been possible, but whatever. I'm like right near the Aurora, guys. Alright, let me just check my PDA. What the fuck did I just find? Did I find anything useful? Repulsion cannon. I actually got the repulsion cannon. What? Okay, no, wait, there's another cannon that I haven't gotten. That's a propulsion cannon. Okay, whatever. I got a cannon. I got a cannon now, y'all. Aurora survives. We don't know what goes on here, whatever this is. Blueprints. We have stuff. Repulsion cannon. Not that I know what it does now, but it's okay. Biomass in this area is dominated by plant life. Okay. There's like a signature of vehicles. Okay. Is that what I need? Is that what I need? Okay, I don't know. We need the car. We definitely need the car if we're gonna go down there. I don't know if it can withstand 200 pressure, but it's better than me going there. It's like a mini base, oxygen base, volcano activities. Exercise caution when diving deeper. Yo, you telling me that now? You crazy. Look, everything here is on fire. I don't even know if this is the correct place though. Well, my car is there, and this thing is here, but like we're so close, yo. Tell you what, it's not part of the plan in what I had to stream today, but we're already here. How bad can it get? I say that, and watch me fumble. There's literally no signs of life in this site, so I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going, and if this is supposed to be the correct way.
Form readings in this region are sparse.
But this is not great.
The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Should I even be here? My screen is shaking. My screen is shaking. Hi, what the fuck are you?
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
I don't know what it's saying. I don't know what it's saying. I don't know what you're saying. Ow, ow, stop it. Okay, should we not loot it then? What? Guys, Okay, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. That looks really bad, but holy shit. Stop. Stop, y'all. Stop. That's a crab.
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
What? I heard something digestive tract of humans. Is that what it is? I don't know what that, but okay, hi. Supply crate, yes please, thank you, it's a med kit. I don't think I have a problem with med kits so far. I'm good. Good-ish, as good as I can be. Oh god, okay, well. Fire extinguisher, why do we need that? I'm gonna take it anyways. Hi. Oh, maybe we do need fire extinguishers. Wait!
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power.
That's something I
Unable to remotely
need.
black
That's something I needed. Oh my god, yes.
integrating new PDA
What is that?
data.
Very so. Okay, where's the fire extinguisher? Time to get the fire extinguisher. It's a repair tool. This is a fire extinguisher. You know what? I don't need a laser cutter right now. I kind of need a fire extinguisher. Get out of my way. Oh. Ouch. What do you mean? You stupid thing. You stupid thing. I need this. PDA. PDA must
Integrating new PDA data.
It was not my plan, y'all. It was not my plan, but okay, you know what? Terminal data? We have stuff like that? I didn't know that.
Integrating new
Battery.
PDA
Okay,
data.
hi. Do I know how this works? No. No, absolutely not. I guess. Okay. It's shaking like crazy right now. It goes down, huh? I suppose we are going down. Cargo. Any scans? No. Yes. No. No. Yes. I don't know. Hi. Can I not pass through? You not allow me to squeeze? Oh dang it. Looks like we're going up that way with the fire. You don't scare me. I just have to. I don't know. Can I even? I suppose I can. Ow. I need a cell charger. I need a moon station. I died. I fucking died. I died and lost some belongings. Wonder what I lost. My laser cutter still here. Okay. My scanner, my beacon, my repair tool, my pretty much. You know what? Pretty much everything is here. Did I lose anything important? Nah, okay, I kind of lost the loot that I got there. It's fine, it's fine. What is a moon station? I'll need a lot. Oh my god. Okay, how far am I from that? How far am I from that? But now that I know the Aurora is kinda, a thing, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what these are. I don't think I have time to read them all. Note to self, whatever birthdays, you're all dead. Alteria launches the Aurora. Do I care enough? Not really. I need to get back there and get stuff though. So that kind of sucks. Propulsion can I only have one part? Yeah, I need the other part. And I need like stuff like Cyclops. Like where do I find all these blueprints? Thermal plants? I don't know. Nuclear reactor. We can make a nuclear reactor. Okay. How do I play this safe first? Okay, I died once already. Good to know. Really good to know. Okay. Alright, I don't know how this works. Jesus fucking Christ. Man, that was not part of the plan. Dying was not part of the plan. I didn't expect to die there, cause like for the longest time my HP was fine, right? Like it was fine, but then stuff happened. I didn't expect that. I didn't calculate for that basically. So yeah, note to self: you can die in the Aurora. I died. What do I do? Wait, filtered water? Yeah, no, that's the same thing. I was like, for a moment, what am I looking at? Do I want to go back to the Aurora? Because I can't charge my car. That kind of sucks. I blame the crab. I blame the crabs for all of it. We gotta go back. You know what? We gotta go back. Hydrate? Yeah, I kind of need that. How do you know? Look at all these water that I don't need to drink. Like right now. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate. What is this though? My god, how far am I from getting my Tesla, my C Tesla, a battery station? Am I prioritizing the Aurora? Am I gonna prioritize like other parts of it? Can I go from the back? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I can actually like, you know, just cheat this a little bit and go from the back. I don't think so. I don't think so. But that is a pain, y'all. It's a fucking pain. Cause like, if I can't cross that fire, that path, nah, there's like no cargo at the bottom of it. It makes no sense to me. Yes, makes no sense that I have to go through the crabs again just to get there. I might though, like look at this, the thrusters and everything, they're on fire! That was probably the correct way. I'm just saying, that was probably the correct way. A base upgrade? What do you mean by base upgrade? Okay, like, how upgradable do I need the base to be? Oh, we are in this biome. Okay, well, makes sense. This is my neighbors, y'all. My neighbors like to bite my ankles. What the fuck did I just see? What the fuck did I just say? Hold up. That's not a thing. There was a thing. There was a thing. There was not a thing. I can't see shite. You know what? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. I don't know what I just saw. But holy motherfucking hell. There had to be a tail of some kind of fish or something. Yo, what is that? Yo, what is that? Ow! I'm gonna die. It's a Reaper Leviathan. Oh, I see. I see. Wait, come back. Come back, you bitch. I'm not done scanning it. I'm not done scanning. I knew it. Wait. Come back. I lost it. Shit, I lost the Leviathan. How did that happen? That's ridiculous. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have pressed the med kit just then. I guess I should have just continued swimming. There was a Libra Leviathan. Now I was like, big fish. Kinda. Oh, you returned all my stuff? Game, you're so nice. You know what? Third time's the charm. Should we go again? They say third time's the charm, y'all. I mean, what can be worse than this? It already happened, y'all. It already happened. What can be worse than this? Tell me, because I don't know. I already died to Reaper Levi, and I didn't get the scan. I'm so pissed. I'm actually pissed because I didn't get the scan. Okay, like if it had been daytime, maybe I would have seen it a little better. I'm just saying. I'm actually kind of. I could have got. I probably had like what, halfway through like the scan, and then I had to die. I don't know why. I love myself, but not today, man. Not today. Not too fucking day. Why is it that when I do an impromptu stream, everything goes wrong? There was a Reaper Leviathan, y'all. I finally met it. They were like, oh, scariest Leviathan in the game. Nope, it wasn't scary. Firstly, I couldn't hear it. Secondly, I couldn't see it. Thirdly, I died before I knew what it was. So I don't think so. Okay, you know what? I think we really have to go back to like, man, I don't know. We need like stuff, but I don't know where to find stuff. Where is stuff? Like, where's the blue thing? The blue thing is right there. Is that really it? Did we even do this one? Alright, you know what? You know what? Is that it? Alright, we're going for that. Because I don't actually know the rest. I don't actually know the rest. There's my snappy neighbor. And my coordinates cannot be broken. Where is it? Where's my blue stuff? Blue stuff. I don't know where it is now. Holy shit. Can these not be a little bit more obvious? No, it cannot. Yes, it can. It's that side. Okay. It's literally right in my snappy neighbor's neighborhood. Okay. I'm gonna avoid him for a little bit. I'm gonna swim upwards. Goodbye. Man, I died twice already. Wait, that's not Reaper Leviathan. I was like, wait, is that the Reaper Leviathan? Let me like scan it, you know? Like, maybe I'm not dreaming. I'm like, am I tripping? No, I'm not tripping. Okay, I'm tripping. What am I doing? Blueprint can find them or do jobs. Okay, what do you mean by jobs? You can get employment on an alien planet with no other human beings? What do you mean? I can get a job? I can get it. Okay, what kind of jobs? What kind of jobs? I have limited skill set on this planet right now. I can be a nuclear scientist, but I don't have nuclear blueprints. I can't be a doctor. I'm sick right now. I don't know what to do with myself. I can be a swimmer. I swim every day. What else? I can be an engineer. I can be a firefighter. I put out fires, and I definitely died by fire once. But like, let's not talk about that. But you know, mission. There is a mission. There are missions? How come I don't know them? Why don't I know them? I've never heard of them before. What? And also the reason why I'm swimming like a peasant is because my car is gonna run out of battery before I can bring it back. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna risk it. I wanna craft it, but like, I can't. I can't because I don't have a charge, which sucks. Call that power cell, y'all. There's a power cell. That is a friendly Leviathan. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it, but like this one though. Alright, this one goes even more. It's 300 meters. I'm gonna have to be really, really careful with this.
Passing 100 meters.
Okay, 300 meters. Can we make it? I don't know, man. Oh my god, there's like so much stuff here. My car has to come in here. Or not. What the fuck is this? Holy hell. Lead? Holy motherfucking hell. Okay. I see how this is. That's not what it is. Cut open to access. Can I make it? No, I can't make it. I can't make it. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. That's a lie. It was a lie. It was like all the way in there. Oh my god, it's all the way. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not equipped for this. We need the car. Beacons and life pods. Beacons and life pods? I'm gonna need a car, y'all. I'm gonna need the car. Oh, please let me make it. Please let me make it. Oh my god. That is bad. That is like really bad. Wait, I found land. How did I find? We're going. I guess this is where we're going. Hi. Hi. Why are there trees here? There is a thing up here. There is a moon in the middle of the morning sky. And more tree species than I ever thought there would be. And there's like a little thingy up there. What is this? What am I looking at? Holy shit. Yo, is this the other side of the alien thing?
Signatures on the island's surface.
Well, that's not my problem. My problem is that I want all these ferns and plants and fauna and stuff, but like I can scan the. I like learning new stuff, yes. It's a tree. Can I get that? I can't. I actually can't. I can't. That sucks. A boba tree. Grub basket. Yes, I would like to scan this, please. Thank you. Hey, you know what? I don't know why this is here and what this is for, but I'm living for this exploration. Jungle, yo. This planet is not only just sea. It's got other stuff too. Apparently. I don't know what they do though, but hey. Hey, it is a thing. The game developers made it, then it has to serve a purpose. I'm saying. I may or may not be going the wrong way though. It's probably the wrong way. It's definitely the wrong way. What can go wrong? Yeah, what can go wrong? I like mountain climbing. I pretty sure this is not the way, but who knows? Yeah, it's not the way. Oops. Oops daisy. There is a bird. I see a bird. It's a bird. It's a very, very tiny bird up there because it's very, very high up here. I see more trees. Hi, allow me to take the scenic route. But ow, that was not worth it. Wait, goes all the way down. It does not. What the fuck is this? Who would have thought? Ew. Wait, is this an animal? It's an animal. It's definitely an animal. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna stab it. Nope, does nothing. Does nothing. What the ancient floaters? Can you even grew cluster? I don't know if I've seen this before. Ooh. Ooh. Is this a sea cow? Holy shit. What am I looking at? Chat, have you seen this before in the game? It's my first time, but like, holy hell. I went up. Chibi one's up. Chibi cannot go up. Okay, we take the round. We gotta swim around this thing. We're gonna swim around. I feel like this might be alive. Ancient floaters, they say. What? What did I look at? That is the Aurora. On the other side of it, maybe? I don't know. Well, now we know there's more than one thing that gives land to this place. So apparently if you swim far out enough, you will find land, is what I'm learning. Hippo, can I climb up here? No, that's not the right one. Where did I come up from, man? I don't remember, but I feel like it's not here. It's not here, but did I just see something swimming? Whoa. Whoa, this is the butt of the Aurora. So apparently the butt of the Aurora has something too. Can I not go up? I don't know where I came from. I don't remember anymore. Wait, is this it? Is this it? Oh yes. I have been here or not. No, I don't think I've been here. This is like the cave part of it. Is that a rock? No? What am I looking for? Herm. Okay, maybe that side. Mobile vehicle bay. Find CP4. Wait, is it here? Is it here? Do I find my rechargeable battery parts here? This is it, huh? This has to be it. This has to be it. Tell me this has to be it. Nope. Okay, never mind. I thought for a moment that would have worked. You know, like maybe. It didn't really work. It's okay. Alright, what were we doing again? Before I got sidetracked, majorly sidetracked. There's water over there. Water. And, well, yeah. Wait, I can do this. Ming plan. Is it good or is it bad? What do I have? I have a seed. Ooh. Is it edible? I don't know. Whatever. It didn't say it was edible, but I have it now. Oh my god, I'm doing well. Somehow I'm doing well. Java cap. It's not a real cup. No, it's like a land mushroom. Alien species land mushroom. This kind of looks poisonous. Is it poisonous? Oh, okay. I can't pick that up, but I could pick the cups up. Which is, yeah, shovels. No. I don't need more hoops. Oh, it's different. I can't pick them up. Yeah, I don't actually know what those are yet, but it's okay. Oh, there's a valley, a whole ass. Wow. Wait, that's the thing. I need that up there somehow. Okay, where road? I need road. It's okay. We'll make our own. We'll make our own road. It's fine. We can climb up this thing, right? Ming trees. Are these Ming trees? I don't know. Whatever. Like, that looks promising. Really promising. Look at that. Alien plotline. Okay. So far, so good. They let me get up here, which means that this has to be a thing that I'm supposed to get to. Oh, please don't. Oh god, that was kind of not a. That was a pop. I'm stupid. There's another one there. Okay, we need all of it. Maybe, I don't know, perhaps. Wait, this looks like a base. Holy shit, wait, this looks like a base. It looks like my base. It says bulkhead, which means somebody has been here before. A long time ago. Oh, indoor something grow bed. Lantern tree. That's a new thing. I need to get to the other one too. These are like preserved seeds or something. Holy shit. Wait, these are like the shortcut for me to get all my scan stuff. Observatory. Wait, I can scan the building. That is so cool. Oh my god, yes. Okay, Chibi is winning. I might have died twice, but this is not bad. Not shabby at all. Not bad, not bad. PDA! It's a PDA!
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months.
Okay, whatever.
After all that time in the deep, I've
Consume
been
water.
dreaming of it.
Yes.
Now that I'm back here,
Ooh, I need the other
I'm
one
finding it hard
now.
to enjoy alone. Father was
I
right.
need that. We're
should
going
never
there.
have
We
left
can't
this
take the
place.
shortcut, unfortunately.
We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us.
Wait,
down
there's a
there.
whole ass thing down there.
Despite my best
Wait,
efforts,
wait.
ill
Wait, I
health is
want
taking
that.
hold of me.
There looks like a thingy.
Visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
Is a thing. Look at that. I see pink crabs. Okay, never mind. Multi-purpose room. There's one of the missing stuff. Oh my god, this is a win, y'all. This is a win. A win. Let me tell you that. Before I forget that, holy shit. Let me save. Let me fucking save.
New blueprint acquired.
Ow. Fuck you. Die, bitch. Die, motherfucking bitch. How dare you. I'm not afraid to stab a fucking crab. I'm gonna say. Wait, what is that? It looks like a thing that's been tilted. It's okay. What? I'm confused. Oh, it's you again. Hi. Die, bitch. Die, bitch. Die, bitch. Die, bitch. Die, bitch. Die, bitch.
Blueprint acquired.
Yeah. How do you like that? How do you like that? How do you like that? I should have the cannon thing, huh? This doesn't seem to work very well. Chat, I don't think it's working. Yeah, I can I just say, I don't think it's very effective. Marble melon. Nani kore? Oh my god, I can't pick it up. Chinese potato? Don't mind. I identify as Chinese. Can I? Do I have space for this? Oh my god, I do. Kinda. I do. I barely have enough space. Look at all the plants. Spotlight. Holy shit, almost missed this. Yo. Yo. This is crazy. Dude, this is crazy. I want to go up there. Let me up.
New blueprint acquired.
How do I do that? Status rifle. You. Did it die? I don't think so. It went into hiding again. Motherfucker. Lord, I swear. Alright, how do I... Wait, there's a thing here. Wait, I'm good. I know what to do. Maybe. Supply crates. Battery. PDA, yes. Yes, the other side of it. I needed this.
PDA data.
PDA, yes. I needed this.
Integrating new PDA data.
Wait, the ladder goes up to nothing? That can't be. That can't be. Going up to nothing. Yo, you gotta be kidding me. Or not. Maybe not. I don't know. What am I looking for? What am I looking at? Not this side. Probably this side. No. No, that was it? Okay, it was just like PDA stuff. Got it. Is there really nothing else in this side? Probably not. Just one fucking miserable crab. There's that. I want to get there. Main plant. We already have these. Oh wait, another PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Man, this is like a great find.
PDA data.
Yo, I lucked out somehow. Yay, we are going up though. We have to go up. Need that thing up there. Okay, at night it's a lot easier to see. I hope I don't miss anything. I swear to God, if I want to miss like any PDA random ass stuff, I'm gonna be so like, ugh. Owie, we got an owie. Is it not this way? Where is it that way? God, I'm an idiot. No. No. They say follow the path. They said. Where is the path? I'm fucking blind, yo. I know I want up. How do I get up? Came through a fucking tunnel. Oh, it's an ad break. Okay, sucks to be you guys. Use ad blockers, yo. Use ad blockers. How do I get up there? I want up. I don't know how. Oh, is this it? Is this it? Hey. It's like peak. But parkoury. I see. And then there's a path to kinda know it. Okay. Another tunnel leads me to nowhere, I bet. Oof, I don't like this path. This is really steep. It goes another tunnel. More mushrooms. Don't need them. Wait, the bird. Come back, bird. Come back. I haven't gotten to scan them. This is sad. I'm sad. Oh. I'm sad. Marble melon. Composite plant something.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh. Wait, there's a PDA thingy. Abandoned PDA. Yeah, we need that. We actually need that.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ooh, that's it, right? Hold on. Let me just check. We got that. We got down there. We have. Okay, let me just take a look here. We got that. We got down there. We don't got the rest of it. It's so dark though. What the fuck? The lighting sucks. Can't see anything. Is there a third one out there somewhere? Please tell me there is like one more. Like I don't know. No, that's the Aurora. Sheesh. Ads, yes, you guys were having ads. Don't worry, you didn't miss too much. I think I was just like scrambling my way up. Now I'm trying to find like if there is like anything else to do on this place, because like I got that, I got the one down there, I got this one. So I'm like kind of just taking a look around right now, taking a gander, but I don't think there's anything else. I think I might have gotten everything that I needed here on this island. This is kind of like a not gonna lie, like an unexpected find. That side doesn't look like it does much ocean stuff either, so I think we're done. I honestly think we're done. They have like the same things from before, and my inventory can be kind of looking full right now, just saying. All small melon. Okay. So these things actually do decay. No wonder it rotted. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay. Well, I think we got the Ming plant seed. I think we got like 2 more things. The others, I'm afraid I can't bring it back, that it might rot. I am actually really... Man, I don't want it to rot. But I also don't want to come all the way back here, not gonna lie. Do I just... Alright, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray that I make it back. And I'm gonna build like pots, yeah? I'm gonna actually build pots. So we have to take the long road back because it's the only one that doesn't kill me. Okay, so the Aurora is that side. We're going home. We're heading back to base. I want to plant these before they rot completely, and then I can't do anything. So we're gonna abandon all the other things. We're gonna jump back right in the water. We know where to come like next time, right? We know exactly where to come next time. Alright, we are actually going to swim really quickly. Okay. Oh wait. No wait, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say hi to the Reaper Leviathan, but if it says hi to me, then I don't mind, you know what I mean? Right now, I have business to take care of, and getting the seeds back is kind of critical right now. So, we're heading back. It was a find. It was not part of the plan though. It was not part of the plan, but it was good. I have more plants now. I need more pots though. I have more plants and I need more pots. I need like 1 more extra pot to get them in. Please. Please. I don't know what this is. I don't think I've seen this one. It's okay. Let me get back quicker. I'm like halfway through. I don't want any of those ankle biters. Fuck that shit. The Reaper Leviathan though, I'm so mad I didn't get a scan it. Irritating. It should have been mine. I died. I died twice. Death count this stream so far. 2. It was not my fault though. I had no idea. Alright, we're almost back. Look at that. Yay. We still have to go to the Aurora and do all that stuff. Yeah, my neighbor looks cranky again. Yeah, that's my neighbor for y'all. Hey, we're almost back at it, kinda. Let it fish. I need water. I'm gonna catch my water on the way. Hi, we're back. Hi, water bottles. Okay. So, there was that thing I need to make. I don't know what I can do with it. Like,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
okay, so I need to make stuff, right? I need to make the plant pot thing. Where is it? Where's the plant pot? Pot. Pot. No, that's a spotlight. Exterior grow bait. Exterior grow bait? Okay, I don't have that right now, but composite basic indoor grow bed. Interior use only. Okay, let's build one of those. Interior grow bed, yes. Deployables. What? No. No. Where do I? What? Okay. Is it in this thing? That's not it. How do I build it then? What? Okay. Am I tripping? It's under interior modules. Come on. Come on. Interior modules, they said. Interior modules, they said. Come on. You can't. Why? Why do you not allow me to do so? What did I do wrong? Nani? No. 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 They don't give me this. We're gonna make... Oh wait, I'm stupid. Is it a habitat builder? Hold on. It's the habitat builder thing again. Okay. Okay, I'm stupid. Habitat builder. Hey. Okay. Let's... Okay, we got this. We got this. Kinda. I think so. Plants. Interior modules. Yes! Oh wait, no, that's too big. Interior indoor grow beds. Yeah, this is huge. Holy shit. Okay, I can't do this. I need to expand this shit. Thermal plant spotlight. No. A multi-purpose room. Kinda. I need more titanium. Hello, excuse me. Okay, it's all that floating, rotting parts. Does it not fit here? Hi. Hey, is it not good here? No, you don't like it? Okay. How about I make a large room? Okay, no, that's too big. How about oh no, you don't like this either? Fuck. How about this? How about this? Okay, like if we turn it, can we turn it, rotate it? Yeah. Okay. You like that? Okay. And then we go in because we're genius. And then we do this. Then we build. Yeah, we build. Where's the plant pot thing? Mount shelf. Indoor bed. Yes. No, you don't like that? Ah, fuck. Hey, you know what? We can just line it all up. Yeah, there's no problem. I can just do this. I need another one. Wait, I need another one. I don't know what we're doing. We can do another one. Yeah, we can do another one. Right here. See? Not an issue. Not an issue. Okay, what is the thing? Oh, Chinese potato, please grow. And this one, where's the small melon thing? Please grow. Or not. You need 4 of it. I'm so sorry. What am I doing wrong? Oh no. Wait. Maybe. And then I can do the Ming plant as well. Oh, you spoiled me, game. Okay, we have an indoor garden thing going on situation. I don't know what this is, but hi. Yeah. Okay, and then we can throw this in as well. Haha. And now everything is probably perfect. I see that probably perfect. How is it, chat? So far, so good. Are you guys keeping up? I am not keeping up. I am not keeping up. It's okay. We have batteries. We actually have spare batteries right now. Hooray! And the first one, I need this to be like Yeah. %80 battery. You go in there. What do I need? Habitat dildo. I was fine. Yeah, I was fine. Okay, we don't need this now. Purple slab. That one goes in here. Not, no, not this one. Was it this one? I don't remember. I don't remember. Purple stuff, huh? Purple stuff. Wait a second. Wait a second. Ito. I don't remember. You know what? No harm in it. No harm. We do it here. Yeah, purple stuff. All the water, look at that. I have so much now. Okay, how am I doing so far? So far, so good. I'll give myself like a 4 out of 10. Yes, maybe. I lost my food. My food makes more sense. Maybe I might try looking down. Okay, sorry. My chat reading skills are a little bit belated, but it's because I'm probably too preoccupied with this. Right, there is a radio thingy there. Hi, water bottle. Water bottle. Water bottle? Where is it? I saw it just now. No, that was not the one I saw, but okay. Ew, who gave the permission for this motherfucking ugly thing to be in my main inventory? Stop. Where's my laser cutter? This one. Oh my god, that was crazy. Okay, so... Alright, where were we? Radio.
High priority automated message from Aurora. Live pod 13 coordinates attached. Live pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kasa. I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
What did they do, man? Wall planter? Ooh. Vending machine! Like, I don't know what kind of things they're gonna dispense, but, okay, so... I still don't have my charger thing. What is a bulkhead? Provides structural support and prevents flooding, okay? Floodlights. Okay, I seem to have a lot of things. Look at that. I seem to have a lot of things. Cyclops, not yet. Propulsion, not yet. I have a stasis rifle, but not quite yet. I feel like those things are like in Aurora. A voice log, whatever this is. And this one, stasis rifle. Okay, I don't need that yet. Bulkhead door, exterior bed. Where is my coordinates though? Okay, let's turn this off. Now we know that this 19 is near land. And we have new stuff though. 175. Okay, we could probably do this one. Probably do this one. Degassi's... Wait, what is this? Why do I have two? Proposed Degassi's habitat. Yeah, they're kind of both the same. Okay. Life pod 13. Someone's burial remains. Why is it so important? Oh. Okay, 13, where art thou? 13 is like... that side. Oh god. Yeah, no, it's gonna take a while, man. It's gonna take a while. Okay. Okay. $13 is also the travel time is like 1 kilometer ish plus, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna save the game first. Where's a save game, and then 14 unread, kinda crazy, not gonna lie. Degassi stuff. Island is godsend. Okay, Degassi number 2. There's so many Degassi stuff here. Okay. Well. Ancient floater. Ooh. Oh, the one that I saw, remember? The one underneath the island that I think is a living thing? It's not quite an island, but I am not very sure. Okay, what is this? This is under scavenger and parasites, I see. A lantern tree, edible in emergency. A melon plant, edible and high water content. A fern plant. Okay, these are just like random stuff I found on land. Got it. I picked up some though. I picked up like this one, I think. And then I picked up like this one as well. They are kind of growing. Right here. Right here. So yeah, hi. And I keep on growing this. I don't know why. I guess we can just pick it up and like continue with like the DNA samples or something. I don't really know what I want to do with them actually. I don't have a use for them, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't exactly have a use for them. So yeah, it's fine. Right? The thing we want to do, right, part 12, where is it? There, the remains of life pod 13, not 12, my bad. Okay, 13. We're going out again. Unless we have the thing for the car, I literally cannot use the car. I can't recharge car batteries, I suck. So we're gonna swim. I know it's a kilometer, but today, literally, I just swam like 1.25 kilometers. I have like 25 left, so yeah. Was it 1.25 kilometers? I don't remember. Do the math, y'all. So like one Olympic size pool is like 15 meters. I did 25 of that, so 50 times 25. Do the math. It should come up to 125. Like, I don't know, like 1,250 meters and 1.25 kilometers. Yeah, I think I'm right. So yeah, that's how much I actually swim today. So swimming like this, not an issue for me. You know, like literally real life, I do that. It's fine. It just takes a while. It takes like an hour for me to do that. So it's gonna take an hour for me in game to do this as well. Look at the moon. It's actually moving really quickly. Oh. I'll be there before daybreak. You wouldn't even know. Yeah, so if it's too deep, I'm gonna have to fast dive. But I think it should be fine. Also, if I have the Leviathan, the Reaper Leviathan thing again, I'm gonna scan the motherfucker out of it. And I'm not gonna use a med kit because last time I tried to use a med kit, I died. Okay, this is really dark. Holy shit. Holy motherfucking shit. Holy shit. I've not seen this before.
100 meters.
What the fuck is this jelly thing?
Decreased.
Do I know it? I don't know it. Jelly Ray, I've not seen this before. Wait. Don't run. I have not actually been here before. Holy shit. Tree mushroom. Where is this and what is this? Where am I? I'm getting sidetracked. Oh my god. Wait. Where's the blue thing? The blue thing is there. My bad. Tree spawn? No, that's not what I meant. Wait, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. Misketa. I found it. Kinda. Where is it? It's all the way up here. That's a PDA. The remains of what?
New PDA data seconds.
30 seconds oxygen. I'm fucked. I forgot to look at my oxygen. I am so fucked.
Oxygen.
I am doing my best to swim to the surface. Come on, bro. Ooh, this is a new biome. It's kind of nice. It's kinda nice, not gonna lie. But also kinda scary, not gonna lie. I should probably listen to chat's advice. They said for me to do like a thing, right? So that I hear stuff. So that I have like a spare, what do you call it? Tree leech? Holy shit. No, no, no. So that I have a spare oxygen tank for stuff like that, you know? I should probably make a spare oxygen tank. I'm just saying. Oh, that is something. Acid mushrooms and stuff. Holy shit. This place is like, ooh. Yo. That's a peeper. Okay. Well, I don't think this is too bad. Right? Apart from the jelly shroom thingies. Or the rest of it, I think I've seen before. Somewhere, somehow. Mm-hmm. Okay, yep. Not much new around here, I would say. That looks new. What the fuck is that?
30 seconds.
Oh, it's an empty. We're coming back later. We're coming back later. We have to get up. We have to get up. That's new. That's like an electric version of like, I don't know, alien eel. Oxygen 0, don't die. That was diamond, y'all. We have to go back down again. What was that thing? What was that thing? It was... It's right there. It's right there. Oh my god.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
We need to scan this. We need to scan this. Magnificent. And dangerous. Did I not get it? Okay, I got it now. Holy hell. What is this?
Passing 200 meters.
What is this?
Oxygen efficiency greatly
Quartz.
decreased.
Okay, I don't need no quartz. That thing looks dangerous, not gonna lie. Blood vine. Scan it, scan it, scan it, scan it, scan it, scan it. And blood oil. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna pick up some. Deep shroom. Scan, 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 scan. Okay. Ow! What bite me?
30 seconds.
Something bit me. Okay. I need the car. This is why I need the car, y'all. I need the car. I can't keep on doing this. The thing that bit me, I need to scan it too. It was purple. I don't think I need deep shroom. I do need a med kit. I do need a med kit. Ooh, blood oil. Holy hell. Holy hell. We're going back down again. Going back down again. Oh, it's so dark. Ghost weed. What is that thing? What is that thing? It's kind of crazy. That's the blood vine. I already got that. Uranite. Wait, what? What? Warper? What? Why are you here? What are you? Why are you here? Were you what? Ate me just now? You hit me. You hit me. You definitely hit me. Ow! 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 Okay, I'm leaving. I'm going up.
Oxygen.
Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. This is where I die. Goodbye. This is my third death of the stream. Why am I not surprised? The warp was scary though. Hmm. What did I lose? Okay, I lost some stuff. Not too bad. I got blood oil. I still got blood oil. What? Okay, it's kind of crazy. That's crazy. I got it though. What even? Okay. Well, I'm not complaining. Okay, what was that though? There was so many things, y'all. So many things. Uranite. Uranium oxide. This is what the nuclear thing must be. Okay, got it. Tea tree mushrooms. Carnivores. Amp eel. Oh, so that was actually. Well, electric eels are dangerous. We know this one's dangerous too. This I've seen before at the alien base. Don't know what it does. So it teleports itself. Okay. Okay, this is a weird thing. Jelly ray, this is fine. Inedible. Ah, sad, but okay. I have data though. Blood vine. Okay. Deep shroom. Discolored acid mushroom. Oh. It can be processed into HCl. Oh my god. Is that the battery that I need? That must be it. That must be one of the ingredients. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. I don't mind. Damn. Okay. We really need the car. We really need to upgrade the car. Is it in the Aurora? That's the question. Is it in the Aurora? I bet it's in the Aurora. Why else? Why else would I be struggling this much? So at this point, I feel like it's in the Aurora. I need food. That's water. Where's food? That's not food. That is food. Come here. There we go. Cooked. That's food. I need more food. There we go. Cooked. Meat. I don't know where the cooked one went. Oops. I missed. God damn. Okay. Okay, so I don't know where to start. Yo, I'm pretty fucking lost right now. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Apart from basics, I have literally no idea what I should be doing. Like, the survival part, so far, still okay. Kinda. But I don't know where to get my charging stuff, y'all. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I know I have to go to the Degassi place sooner or later. But right now, I don't feel like it. The Aurora though. The Aurora. The Reaper Leviathan is like this side. Do I want to challenge it again? You know what? You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna stream this out. I'm gonna find the Reaper Leviathan. And I'm gonna try and scan it. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm looking for a big tail. These are not big tails. Why is that people just jumping? That's kind of weird. You're in the middle of nowhere. What? That's so weird. Okay. Oh wait, oh does the Reaper Leviathan only come out at night? Is that it? Because it kind of looks really peaceful right now. If I'm honest, it looks really peaceful right now. This is a Creeper Vine Valley. Yeah, I'm gonna be so mad if it only comes out at night. Because I'm sitting all the way here. Go look in the sand. It's like down, right? I know, but like also right now, not exactly. I'm trying to see if the Aurora has anything, you know? But I feel like this might not be the right entrance. I might have to go around after all. There is a lot of stuff here though. Hold up. Hold up, there is a lot of wreckage, there's a lot of stuff. There might be something useful, might, being the keyword might, I don't know exactly. That's just metal scavenge. That is a Reaper Leviathan, hi. Hi. Okay, so it does leave here. Jesus Christ. I got it. I got it. I got it, but I should probably get out of here, not gonna lie. Ah, well, I couldn't get out of there. But hey, I got the scan, y'all. Worth it. Worth it. I can't outswim that. I couldn't outswim it, unfortunately. Well, it's okay. It's fine. We got it though. We got it though. Did I get it? Did I actually get it? Hold on. Hold on. That's my second Leviathan. Yes! Yes! A Leviathan class. Species. Is that? Okay. Oh, simulated pressure exceeds sea moth crush resistance. If I had a car, my car would have been totaled. That's not good. Okay. Good thing I don't have a car. I just die. Echolocation? Oh. It is 55 meters long. What? Extreme threat. Avoid in all circumstances. You could have said so earlier. It's fine. It's fine. I will. We got it, chat. I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy, even though that was not quite what I intended for it, but it's okay. Also, where's my food? Where'd my food go? Lost my food again. My food always runs from me. Oh, there we go. That people is trying to run. Come back. You can't outrun me. You can't outrun me. Don't try. Okay, there we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, I think I should go to the front part of the Aurora that's smoking and not the back part because the Reaper Leviathan is there. It's made its home there. I don't want to challenge it. I really don't want to challenge it. I don't think it's smart to go backwards. Especially when in front, right? It has like stuff. I should bring a fire extinguisher. I'm just saying. I should bring a fire extinguisher. Hold up. A repair tool, laser cutter. Okay, I should bring a fire extinguisher. Where is it? Might have one. There we go. I know I have one. Alright, we brought a fire extinguisher. I don't know what we do with all these though. Well, we have a fire extinguisher. We're going. So, I need a lot of stuff apparently. And the Reaper Leviathan. We got it though. I'm just so happy with that. That's good enough for me. Honestly, that's good enough for me. The rest of it though, we need recipes. The Aurora is huge and it's probably going to explode. Yeah, but my game progress is kind of like sidetracked and really slow, so there are no side entrances, there are no back entrances, there is only the front entrance over there that yeah, basically. I wish there was like an easier way. I don't think there is. I'm like checking seafloor right now just to see if there's anything, but so far it doesn't look like it. I am swimming towards the Aurora though, so I should be seeing more stuff. These are just metal fragments, metal scraps and all. Yeah, it's not quite the thing that I'm looking for. You know, these are just scraps. No clusters or whatsoever. What is this? Titanium? Holy shit. That's a sand shark. It's crazy. I spot something shiny there. What is this shiny thing? A supply crate. That's what it is. Naruhodo. Yeah, no. Okay, so close enough to the Aurora. I hear boss music for some reason. It's not exactly fragments, y'all. These are not exactly like recipe fragment shit. But there are supply crates. What the heck? Okay. Okay, that's crazy. That sand shark is also crazy. Right, so I suppose there's only one way, which is that side. Yeah, the game says you can't cheat. There's no back door. There's no like. There's only one way. I can't cheat. It says wait. Propulsion cannon fragment or not? Maybe we can cheat.
New blueprint acquired.
That's lead. Maybe we can cheat. Where is it? Where is it? Propulsion cannon. Push and pull objects. I should probably craft this first, huh? Where's the other one? Applies percussive force to entities in range. Okay, I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference. But I'm happy with this. Time capsule? What? What did I do? What did I do? Or rather, what happened? Lead. What happened? I found a time capsule. It did that on its own, not me. That's kind of crazy shot, not gonna lie. That's a first aid kit in case I get hit by something. Oh, it's diseased. Oof. Well, it's not quite my fault, you know? I'm just saying, it's not quite my fault. Ooh. Any scan things? No. No. Sad. Yeah, the time capsule was a thing, but holy shit. That was a find of the century. Anything else here that might be nice? No? Got a lot of fragment shit though. Okay. Big pieces of whatever. These are all radiation stuff that... Oh, titanium. I don't need that, but okay. Time capsule, they said. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that gave me, but I don't think I can squeeze in there either. Huh. Okay. Azam. this side of the Aurora kinda getting deep. Yeah, it's actually really deep right now. Oh, it's a battery. I have so many freaking batteries. Also, the ground is shaking. Ground? Did I say ground? No, the Aurora is shaking. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. This is gonna be a pain. Can I get through any other way? Is this it? Wait, I see sparks there. Maybe I can. Maybe that's not everything there is. I'm being hopeful, y'all. Can I actually swim through this? Holy shit. Wait. Can I actually? Is it worth it? No? Okay, burning wreckages. Don't touch that. No? Nothing? Really? I can't, huh? Damn, I thought there might be something. Okay. According to people who've played this, is this the only way? Please let me know. I feel like this might be the only way. Dang. All the blue crabs are there. I don't wanna deal with it. That is a lot of circuitry. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is a lot of circuitry. Jeez.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Past 100 meters. That's the Reaper Leviathan. Uh-huh. He's just guarding it. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. It is the only way, unfortunately. Yeah, don't know. Reaper Leviathan is just chilling over there. I don't wanna. Then again, I don't know how to make this jump. Make this trip. Makes no sense to me. Yadana. Everything on fire. Ooh, fire. It's that side. I need a medkit. Health food. Sorry, not a medkit. I need water. Right, so I got that far just now. Like previously, I got that far, right? And then it didn't work out because I missed the jump, which is kind of stupid, not gonna lie. Everything is on fire. Stop. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, that's not good. Where was the opening? There was no opening. Is this the opening? That's not the opening. Was this the opening? I can't tell. Nope. It was this side. Okay, follow the trail of boxes that I opened. It should be fine. There's only one way. There's only one way, they said. Oh man. Everything's on fire. We're going in. We're gonna have to go here somehow. I don't know how. Okay, this is a good time to use the fire extinguisher. Or not. I don't know what to do. It's on fire. What can I do? That's stupid. I need a med kit. Okay, the fire extinguisher does nothing. Oh, and all my stuff are here. Hi. I don't know how this is gonna work, but okay. I'm gonna need to parkour, huh? Wanna watch some parkour action? Wanna watch some parkour action? God dang it, let me in! I definitely need to get up here. I definitely need to get around here. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, do I need a laser cutter? What is it? What am I missing, chat? What am I missing? Laser cutter, maybe? Laser cut? Is this what you need? Is this what you want? I can do a pew pew, you know, like, no, no, really, really, is this it? This is it. No, this is not it. Come on, this can't be it. This can't be it. Don't, you're shitting me right now. Do I really not got the choice to, like, you know, just do a bang bang? I'm stupid. Okay, I'm gonna need a parkour probably. Can't see, man. I can't see. No, it does not allow me to. What? That's stupid. Why would you allow me to walk all the way this side, but not allow me to go that side? Oh, you want me to brave the fire like this? I see. Got it. Okay, that's what the med kit is for, huh? Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, you could have said something. Huh? What is this?
Scans of damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
What do you mean? Okay, you know what? We might have to. What do you mean? Oh God, what is this? Okay, I need to go through the logs right now. Huh? I need hacks. Chat, I need hacks. No, I need hacks. I don't know the 4-digit passcode number. Who the hell is gonna know? Any numbers? Any numbers? Fuck this shit. Any numbers? Public documents. What is this? I don't know the passcode. What do you mean? 4546. Is that it? 454546. What do you want? What do you want? I'm stuck. Chat, passcode. I need passcode, please. What is the passcode? I don't know the passcode. I'm fucked. No, of all the things I need a passcode. Who would have thought? Who would have paid attention in class? No, not me. Not me. Data downloads, yes. Alien data. Scan terminal artifacts. That's not it. I'm hearing a lot of scary stuff right now. I'm just saying. Clues and codes. That is not it. Captain's quarters. 2679. Please let this be it. 2679. Hi, welcome. Thank you for the lurk. 2679. I think I got it. Oh, that's not it. 2, 6, 7, 9. Please. It did not. It did not. 2679 is not it. Ah, this sucks. What is the code? What is the code? Any code? No, no code. No code. Note to self. Oh, 145. Wait, 1454. Is this it? Okay, we try. 1454. Oh, this is it. Ah. Oh, wow. Fire. So much fire right now. There's so much fire right now. What do we do? What do we do? There's so much fire. Cargo, I need all the things that I can scan right now. Hi, floodlights and whatnot. Okay, you guys are. Oh, Cyclops engine fragment. I need this. Really bad. You have no idea. You have no idea. Nutrient block. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that is. I know everything is on fire, but I don't really care. I'm just here to you know you know get my stuff. PDA, yes.
Integrating new PDA data.
I might eat. Oh wait, those nutrient blocks are actually really good. Holy hell. Who'd have thought? Damn, okay, I'm gonna leave this supply here because I can't get that right now. I'm kind of full. It's a shame, but I'm kind of full. I'm gonna need all the other things though. Any Cyclops parts and like, you know, skins and like for fragments and like just stuff? No? Water. I'm gonna leave it for now. We're gonna leave it for now. If we come back, we can get that again. But holy hell. Oh, and it says become underwater. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? What do we want from this? No, not this side. What about this? Oh, it's like semi underwater right now. Uh-oh. Battery, I got enough of those. Seal door, cut to open access. Is this what it is? I guess. Okay, good enough for me. What damn? Okay, what is this? Where am I? PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, everything is on fire. We don't like it. What is this? A pod. Life pods? Are these life pods? What? Oh, that is not good looking. This is a first aid kit. Oh, this is a med bay? Is this a med bay? It's kind of crazy. Water. I don't need all those. I kind of need oh, more fire. Okay. Prawn bay. Damage wiring. Use repair tool. Did I bring it? Please tell me I brought it. Please tell me I brought it. I brought it. I brought it. I brought it. Okay, I got it. I can repair this. I got this. And I know what the thing is. Do I really know what this is? I don't know. Can I, what? Prawn soup.
Picking up a faint black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
What did it say? On the other side of the what? Prawn soup fragment, I need this. That's 1 out of, I don't know. 1 out of what? 1 out of 4. Holy shit. There's a lot here. There's a lot going on here, guys. No! That's the whole ass thing, yes. Anything else? Anything else? 50%. 50% they say. God. Please, 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 please. Vending machine, chairs, whatever. What are these? Counter? Okay, I'll take that.
New blueprint acquired.
PDA.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Integrate new PDA data, they said. Canteen. That was the canteen. What is this? Supplies? Nutrient blocks. Okay, there are like so much supplies right now. Holy shit. Okay, so like, is there anything worth scanning in here? No, not quite. It's okay. It's locked. Where are all these locked? Don't be locked. What is this? Holy shit, it's burnt to a crisp. I'm so lost. I'm so confused. There's so many things. Single bed? It's a bedroom. Yo, this is gonna be so cozy, so comfy.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, bedroom. Wait, PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Cabin. Cabin, more cabin. Nope, I don't need that. I don't need that. What is this? Okay, I might not need that PDA. Any PDA? No PDA? Okay. Wait. Or not. What is carry all? My inventory is full, it says. I don't think so. I don't think so. Pick up a carry all. Ooh! A common bag for transporting items. I don't know what it does, but okay. Okay. Advanced wiring kit. Okay, I don't actually need all of those, but sure. Sure. Alright. What else? What else is there? Nothing else? Okay, nothing else this side. We're going back. We're going back to this area where I have a cabin 1. What is a cabin 1? Difference. Cabin 1. Wait! I feel like I may know this. Cabin 1. Cabin 1. Nope. Is this the one? 2679. Let's go. 2, 6, 7, 9. Cabin 1. That's not it. Fuck. Hahaha. What is this? No. No. Cargo bay. Ah, where is the prawn suit thingy then? Lord, I don't know what this is. Crew log. Crew 1, crew 2, no. Log 1, PD. Notes to self. I need a search function. I don't know where this is. 2679 should be, I don't know, 26. If it's not this, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. Cabin 1? God. What is this? Disinfected water. It's like even more cold here. Captain's. Maybe this is the one. 2, 6, 7, 9. This is the one. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah yes. Data terminal. We need that.
Integrating new PDA
Aurora
data.
miniature. I want that though.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
Time capsule. Oh, I actually found one of those accidentally before this, if I might say so. Photographic evidence for retrieval and stuff. Okay. Well, Neptune rocket mini something. Wait! Wait, rocket? Rocket? Wait, 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 wait. Neptune escape rocket. Wait, wait. Wait, I can build a rocket. What? What? Okay, what the fuck? Yo, yo, holy shit. Yo. Okay, I actually don't know what to think. But right now, I just want like the thing that's like mission orders. I don't give a fuck. Ah, Altera lost transmission. No, that's not what I want. I want crew 1, cabin 1's password though. What is cabin 1's password? I don't have it. Why don't I have it? I've been here for a while. What do you mean? Survival packages. What is that? Aurora ship status. What do we want? I want my cabin packages. No? No? God. Okay. I don't know what the password is though. I want the password for it. I want it. It has to have a password. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What is the password? I'm gonna have to find it. Okay, I don't know where it is, but it's apparently wait, what is that? PDA. It's in a PDA. Whatever. So 1869 for some reason. Okay, I don't know how we get that, but clearly I missed something. It's okay. I'm gonna Google it. 1869. Okay, we missed it earlier. I think it's one of the PDA. I don't remember which one. We definitely missed some stuff, but it's okay.
Data.
Oh, I have toys. Carry all. Disinfect up water. Blue cap inventory is full. What can I get rid of? I want to get rid of so many things, not gonna lie. A blue cap. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, not gonna lie. Open storage. Oh, carry on. Wait, in that case, can I just... I can. Bag is not empty, cannot pick up. No. Okay. Wait, so how do I use it then? How do I use it if it's not like, huh? I don't get it. Why would you give me this if I can't use it? It makes no sense. Why would you give me a bag when I can't put stuff inside it and carry it with me? What? What? It makes no sense, yo. It makes utterly no sense to me. What even is that? What do you want? Alright. What is... whatever. Whatever. Okay. Alright, well, I need more prawn suit stuff though. I need more prawn suit stuff. This is not okay. This is not okay. I don't have prawn suits. I'm not happy. Wait, can I not scan this? What? No? No, can I not? Ugh. No. Was this not an option? Come on. Come on, you gotta be serious. Come on. I can. See? I knew it. Alright, I need one more prawn suit stuff. I am not leaving without it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the fire. No? Is it gone? Is it really gone? Oh. No. No, I need one more. I need one more. Where do I find it? It's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be somewhere. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. is gonna take a while. How do I know? How do I know? Where's the last prawn suit? I must be blind. Where is it? It has to be somewhere, like, really, really close, because this is the only place that has it. What is this? A power cell? How does it differ from a battery? Wait! I found my car charger stuff! Holy shit! Okay, who needs a battery when we have a power cell? My god! This is OP, but how to navigate past all these things to get my prawn suit? This is cargo? No, this is not. This is not. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is that it? Wait, what is that? Turbine? Is that a turbine? What am I looking at? No? Yes, no, yes. Cargo shit. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know where the last one is. I need a spoiler. I need a spoiler, chat. Where is the last prawn suit thing? I cannot go without it. I literally cannot go without it. I need the prawn suit. No! No! Is that a door or something? Oh, am I supposed to be here? I don't think so. Uh-oh. Wait, there's a hole. I don't think I'm supposed to be here, but I'm already here, so what the hell? Wait, maybe I was supposed to be here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just saying, I'm awesome. Wait, that's not my laser cutter. I need the prawn suit though. Holy shit. Hurry up. I might run out of oxygen. This is bad. Yes, let me through. Let me through. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I don't know where I am. I don't know what this is. This is a nuclear reactor, y'all. Kinda, maybe. I don't know. I didn't think this through. Or not. Never mind. Wait, what? What? Battery. I don't need that. Oh my god, where am I? Oh my god, where am I? There's another thing here. Prawn suit room. I don't know this. Do you want? I don't know this. Mommy. Prawn suit room. Don't rush me. Don't rush me. This is not the one. Aurora backlash data. What is this? I don't know what this is. I need stuff. I don't know what stuff. 6483. I'm gonna cheat, y'all. I don't have time to be doing this. 64 what? What did I say? 6483 maybe. I don't know. Let's go. 6483. Let's go. 6483. And 6. That's not 6, motherfucker. Stop shaking. 6 4 8 4 8 3. Open it. Oh god. Where am I? What am I doing? Scanning stuff. Anything. Stuff. Scan stuff. What is all this? Inventory full. It's okay. Whatever. Ow. Okay, that was not okay. I feel like I might have these. This is a lab. large sample flask fluid thing that I'm not acquainted with. PDA! Okay, we need that. We needed that. The rest of it, probably optional. Probably optional. Data terminal. We need
was
that.
detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Technology blueprints, blah blah blah. I don't know what this is, but okay. So far, it looks like I'm doing okay. I can afford to take one of those flask thingies. Not that I know what it does, but oh, okay. Large sample flask. Inventory full. I hate myself. And we can't get the small ones either. Okay, you know what? Whatever. You know what? We did what we could. We did what we could. Right, PDA! Oh my god, I almost missed that. I almost missed that.
Data.
Okay, we have to get out of here. We have to get out of here. That's not a good sign. Horrible thing. Horrible sign. There's a lot of fire. So much fire. Oh god. Oh my god. Is it down? Yes, it's down. It was down. Okay, it was down. I still don't have the last prawn suit though. Which is kind of wonky. Where's the last prawn suit? I need it. Really bad. I need it really bad. I'm saying it. Okay, maybe there's like one in this corner. Maybe? Maybe? Maybe, maybe? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, come on. I need that prawn suit. I don't know where it is. I had 3 fragments there. Oh wait, is that the fragment? Is that the fragment I can get? Can I get the fragment here? Like this. This one. Can I? I can! I'm stupid! I should have just looked up. Ah, there it is, y'all. There it is. Holy shit. Hello, welcome Impulse? Impulse? This seriously. Okay, I finally have the prawn suit. What do I lack? I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly gonna tell you, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this all not so important, right? The ones that are important, like I know someone told me the prawn suit was fucking important. Cyclops as well. Cyclops. I don't even know how to get that. I don't even know if it's here. Okay, and then this is like a Neptune stuff. Okay, since you play this game, can I just ask you, how do I charge the battery for my car? The Seamoth? Cause I'm kind of running low on the battery and I want to drive around. I don't want to swim around anymore, but I don't have it. I'm crying, y'all. I'm crying. There's like so much going on right now. Lab access. What is this? What do you? Oh, now you tell me the lab access. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. What is this? Some neurons. I don't have time. I feel like maybe I am done with exploring the Aurora. Maybe, you know, maybe, just maybe, hopefully maybe. And then I'll have to go back, yeah. I don't know if it's gonna hold, not gonna lie. I don't know if it's gonna hold. It's probably not gonna hold. What am I talking about? Everything is on fire. Hooray. A power cell charger is found in the Rex. Okay, is it in the Aurora Rex? Is that what it is? Can I find it in here somewhere, somehow? Oh, let me through, bitch. In the Rex, this is what? Drive room, Seamoth Bay, damaged wiring. Oh shit, okay. Oh, so a power cell charger is not found in the Aurora. That's kind of sad, but okay. I need a PDA, yes. PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Introducing new PDA data. Seamoth fragment. Hold up. I think I have a Seamoth. A moth, not too important for me, I think. Right now, I feel like I have sea moths, yes? Yeah, most certainly do. Yeah, whatever. My inventory is so full right now. Look at this shit. Look at all this shit. Okay, there's a drive room there. Did I come from the drive room? I don't think so.
The drive portion sustained internal damage during collision.
Ooh,
Do
that's not good.
attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
That is not good. God, I feel like I shouldn't be here. Where is this?
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
There's a breach. Okay, so like I probably shouldn't be here, right? I probably shouldn't be here is what it's saying. Whatever this is, though, I'm gonna eat. Chow time! Okay, I'll come back to the drive room later, but I feel like I shouldn't be there yet. You know what I'm saying? Got a sea moth thing. I have this thingy here. I don't know what this does yet, but holy hell. Does this do anything? It's got a little thingy up here. It's got a little thingy up here. What is this? Oh, is this the way out? Oh god, okay. Yep, no, I have to go to the drive room. I have to go to the drive room. I gotta fix the radiation. Okay, I just need a repair tool and knife. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Okay, I have a repair tool and a knife. I'm just saying, I have a repair tool. That's a laser cutter. Hold on. I have a repair tool and a knife. I'm good. Okay. I'm scared. What if it goes wrong? What if it kills me? I've already died 3 times this stream, y'all. That is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. What do I do here? Repair it like this? Oh shit, that's easy. That didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. Okay, repair even more. Come on.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
Oh wait, there's
detected.
more. Holy fuck, there's so many more. I see. Okay, this is gonna take a while. So I have 10 of these to spot and 10 of these to... Ow! 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 What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Die! Ow! 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 That hurts! That hurts! Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why did that happen? Why did that? That's not it. That's not it. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Can I not fix this? I could. I have to get an angle, huh? I saw it just now. Oh! 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 What the fuck is that? A bleeder? You stupid motherfucker! Die! Oh god, wait, it's not, it's, ow, 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 stop. I need to fix this shit, stop.
Breach repaired. Further
Stop.
breaches detected.
That's bad. That's really bad. Oh god. If it continues like this, I am probably not gonna make it very far.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Don't die, probably. Thanks for the vote in confidence.
Further breaches detected.
I have none. I have none. Those were the things that you were saying that I needed a knife for. I start to understand stuff now. Okay. How many more? Come on, like 8 more? 3 more. 3 more. Come on, I'm not lying. It has to be 60% power. That's not a good sign.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
One more. One more. Come on. Come on.
Containment breach
One
repaired.
more.
Further
Look for the sparks. Not that kind of spark. Spark! I got this. I got this. Confidence is your middle name? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Yo, somehow, we did it.
drive core
By we,
breach.
I mean me and with
Radiation
chat's
levels
help.
decreased.
I need a first aid. I'm so not prepared for this. I'm so not prepared for this. Is there anything that I'm missing here that I have to scan though? Oh my god. I swear to god, I'll be so mad if the Aurora explodes and then I never scan anything properly and it dies on me. Yeah, so I feel like, please tell me I have everything. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm just saying I'm leaving. Now that was all? Okay, trust. I trust you. I trust you. Oh, that's fire. Okay, I think I'm done with the Aurora, right? Like, if I get to this point, am I actually done with the Aurora? I'm just checking. Am I done? Is this it? Can I get back now? I still don't have my car battery charger, but I think that was it, right? Hey, let me up. Data factory thingy, whatever, something. I don't know. Where is the out? I want out. That was it, right? Aurora, please tell me you have played the game Unknown. Why am I on fire? Please tell me you have played the game. Closed door? No. Am I done with the Aurora? You might need to come back later for something else. Okay, no spoilers. I don't know how I survived that, but hey, yay. Okay, if I can come back, then I'm okay with it, you know? Like, I'm totally okay with that. I'll just come back at a later time. It's fine with me. Alright. Right, so I think I got everything then. I even got the Reaper Leviathan scan. I died twice to that motherfucker. But it's okay, y'all. It's okay. I survived. There's like the boom crabs. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with you. No. Okay, never mind. It's water. It's water. I'm fine. No fall damages in this game. The Reaper Leviathan is just dancing over there, so let's not do that. It is shaking like crazy though, so I think this we did a lot today, didn't we? We don't have my car battery, unfortunately. Hello, lounge expert. How am I doing today? I don't know. I planned to go see like the purple people in the cave, right? But then I realized my car isn't gonna make it because I was gonna run out of battery. So I thought I was gonna get the battery for like the charging of my car first. But then after that I realized I didn't know anything about it. So I decided to go to like the Aurora. But then when I went to the front door, the fire killed me the first time. So I tried the back door, and then the Reaper Leviathan was just camping over there. And I was like, wait, it was in the middle of the night, so I didn't see it, I didn't hear it, I don't know what hit me. And I was like, hold up, I scanned it halfway through, and I died once. So I went back the next day after that, and I was like, you know, I needed this like photograph of the Reaper Leviathan. And then I got it just in time before it died. And then now I was like, you know what, since the back door didn't work, we have to go through the front door again. And then I found a time capsule on the way to the front door, but I think we're good. So yeah, purple people. I mean, yeah, and then I accidentally found an island on the behind of the Aurora while I was trying to go down to like the electric eel cave to get like somebody's dead body or something. I found it completely by surprise. I lost it. I don't even know where the alien mothership is anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I went there before that, I got diamonds, I thought I was never gonna find diamonds again. I found one more diamond, I found diamonds in a purple cave thing. So I think I am not playing the game by sequence. Accidentally, like found a lot of these stuff accidentally. Yeah, I'm just saying. Also, I feel like I'm very, very sick right now because I got bitten by a lot of things. I don't want to talk about it. I got bitten by 2 fucking bloodsuckers earlier. That was not good. But yes, I have the Reaper Leviathan. Wanna see the scans? Where is it? Gigantic life. Not this one. A gigantic life. Where is it? I have way too many shit. Big ones, yes, carnivores. Not carnivores. Let me see. Carnivores is not. There we go. See? I had it before I went to the Auroras. Mosquitoes? Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Motherfuckers, those mosquitoes, I don't know where they come from. I never opened my windows. Somehow they made it, okay? Look at that. I saw the tail and I was like, ooh, what is that? Big fish. Was a Reaper Leviathan. I'm sorry. I thought going through the back door. I see that you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I tried to like, I was like, the back door looks a lot closer to where I landed. So I was like, if the front door keeps on killing me with like little crabs and fire, the back door must be better, surely. Nope, it was a Reaper. Like there's the Reaper Leviathan just camping over there. I was like, why is he here in the first place? Don't you have better things to do? Don't you have deeper waters to live in? No, he's like, this is where I stay. You're just like, on my planet right now. Okay, if you say so. It was a fucking lava pool volcano, underwater volcano over there. I was like, what? And also, those birds, look at those birds. Yeah, I want to scan those birds. I don't know if I've scanned those birds. I don't think so. I can't charge my battery. Look at that. The problem is I have this, right? I have a spare one right now. I picked up from like the Aurora. Ta-da! But this is not a solution. I need to be able to find this. And I need to be able to like, make the thing. Anyways, I have plants, yo. Allow me to show you my botanic garden. Indoor botanic garden. Ta-da! I have a marble melon that keeps on giving me marble melons. So I keep on planting it. God. I don't know what I'm doing with the marble melons. Okay, and I don't know how to use this. I was like, oh, we have a bag now. But the bag doesn't allow me to pick up stuff when there is stuff inside the bag. Why would you do that? I don't understand myself, yo. I don't understand this at all. The engines are a big no-no. Don't go there. Why? Why? Okay, I mean, apart from the Reaper Leviathan, it's not that much of a big deal, is it? And I have, like... Look at this. I have mushrooms. And I have a marble melon. And I have, like, all sorts of plants, right? Because I realized that they would rot if you don't... If you keep them in the lock. I accidentally ate one rotten, like, tree stuff. And I was like, why? Why am I dying? I was, oh... And look at this. I picked this up because it represents my country. It represents my ethnicity. I'm Chinese, by the way, y'all. I'm Chinese, by the way. So I was like, yes, Chinese potato. That's exactly me right here. On alien representation, very accurate. So I got them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but I found these on the island and I was like, you're coming home with me. Apparently, this entire hallway is not big enough for a small planter, like a actual like plant bed. So I'm kind of like I'm kind of miffed. I was like, why is it not there? Okay, let me see. Okay, can you spoil for me where do I go from here, like the game progression? This is no tutorial, y'all. There's not much, there's some Cyclops engine fragment. Wait, Cyclops engine where do I get the engine fragments for? I heard that the Cyclops is required. I have Cyclops like in the tutorial. Hi, Banana. Hello. Say hi to the artist who drew all my wonderful stickers that you guys are seeing and using. Chinese potatoes are goated. Wait, for real? Fanshu? Or is it like 土豆? There's like difference, I have it. Hold on. There is a Cyclops segment, okay? I don't even have this right now. I'm saying I don't know where to get lithium. Wait, since when did I have all these? Hydrochloric acid. Oh my god. I am powerful. I don't know what this is. Is this medicine? Benzene. Is this medicine? Synthetic fibers. Don't know what this is. I don't know what is polyaniline. High conductance. Polyasthenia. What? Polymer. What? We're doing chemistry, y'all. What the fuck? Shout out, Banana. Thank you for shouting out, Banana. Guys, help yourselves to shout out. There's a claim for that in the redeems. There are 3 sections. Okay, wait, let me scroll down. I think I have like 2 sections if I remember correctly and I know what I'm doing. I may or may not have 2 sections. Also, I'm missing of this rifle thingy. I finally got both cannons. Not that I made them yet. I finally have a prawn suit. I don't know what this does yet, but okay. It looks like a lot of things. Holy shit, I don't even have aerogel. What the fuck is an aerogel? I have a Neptune thing. Or I don't know if I can make a rocket yet. I have this Cyclops thing. Okay, a module. I also have the Cyclops itself. And 2 out of 3 of Cyclops and Jean. I don't know what this is. I just found it. And then I have yeah, I guess that's all I have. I have a nuclear reactor. Not that I know how to make one yet, but I have it. I'm just saying. Is this a lot? Is this enough? I don't think it's enough. Holy shit. Benzene is not good to drink. Wait, it's not medicine? I thought it was like cough medicine. It's not cough medicine? Wait, benzene is not cough medicine? What is this? C6H6. I should know what is this. I studied organic chemistry a while ago. What is this? Oil and solvent applicate. Oh. Oh, it's not edible. Wait, my bad. I thought it was cough syrup. My bad. If you make a moon pool, it docks your car and prawns so it charges. Oh, but I don't have a moon pool. How do I know? Where is the moon pool? I don't have a moon pool recipe. I have a prawn suit at last. I don't have a prawn suit. Yeah, I have a prawn suit recipe. I don't have a moon pool recipe. Where do I find it? I've been asking this question for like since the beginning of the stream, y'all. Where do I find it? A thermal plant. Where do I find all these things? Like, okay, if I were to look at these, see, it is very, very limited, right? I think I got this. I think I got this. I might have got this. No, I don't have this, actually. This is probably where I found the island of all the plants that you see in my botanic garden in here. Like, in the behind part of the Aurora. And then this is the one that I was supposed to do today's stream. But then I got sidetracked. And I decided to take a Reaper Leviathan selfie before I went to the Aurora. And this is one of the places that I think was where the jellyfishes were. And I got the jellyfish and the electric eel, and then I got my ass out of there. And yeah, I don't know what I was doing. Yo, what is this stream? I made progress. I don't know what progress I made, but I made some. I'm just saying. I'm not coping at all. I'm fine. I'm not fine. I'm actually not fine. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Why does this game not have tutorial? And how the fuck do I use this? Okay, like, honestly, how does this work? I can't even throw it down. What do you mean? I can't use it? This sucks. This sucks. Okay, can I just, like, wait, I can place it. I can place it? I can place it? Oh, wait, no, that's not what I want to do. Wait, no, that's not what I want to do. Wait, you're telling me I can place this? How do I... Wait, no, it's just a decoration. It's just a fucking decoration. It can't be used. Oh god, it can't be used. I picked up decorations. Okay, you know what? That's not too bad. You know what? That's not too bad. Then all my other decorations like this can go inside it. Right? Right? What am I doing? What did I pick up? Okay. Go to life pod 13 in the mushroom zone. I can be Rex, Moonpool, Cyclops stuff there. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. You are the expert. You are the expert. Where is it? Oh, wait, what? 13? This one. This one. Okay. Okay, so life pod 13 is a good thing. Oh, but it is so low though. 175 meters. 175 meters. Can I actually dive that deep? Past 100, my thing goes a little wonky already though. I'm gonna have to bring my car there, aren't I? I'm gonna have to bring my car there. I have a spare battery. It's okay. I kind of have a spare battery right now. Let's throw all my freaking med kits in here. I have stuff that I want to unload. Like, that's not it. Okay, I might have to start bringing stuff out because these are kind of weird to see in here. These are not ingredients anymore. These are like actual component parts. I don't know why I got some of these. This is my spare car battery. So yeah, in case something happens, I know I have it. We have so many flares. I don't even know what flares do. I just have it. Okay, I'm gonna need batteries. Some of these batteries gonna come with me. I'm gonna change out some stuff. Sorry guys, a little bit of like a miscellaneous stuff. I don't need fire extinguishers. What the fuck? All right, and then what is this? Repair tool, laser cutter. All right. Oh man. I'm becoming a battery expert, battery changing expert right now. And then we throw this in. I actually made this. I'm so glad I made this. Okay. And then the first one just be like, yo, there we go. Okay, do I need to replace anything else? I don't think so. I think we're good. Are we good? We kind of are good. Okay, so the batteries go back. How am I doing? Life pod 13. Flare do flare things? I suppose so, but it's like underwater. That's why I was like, I don't think the Reaper Leviathan is gonna be like, ooh, sparklies. Nope. It's not gonna work. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny though. Like, can you imagine? It was like, ooh, sparkly, what's that? And he just goes there. Oh, right. Before that, somebody told me, somebody from YouTube side before I came over to Twitch told me that I should do... Wait, what is this? Propulsion cannon? Fuck that shit. I should do a spare oxygen tank for myself so I can switch it out anytime whenever I'm gonna drown, which is also kind of true. So I'm gonna do that right now. Glass? Holy shit, how do I make glass again? It's been a while. Quartz. Alright, quartz outside. Chatomate. My quartz outside. Is this the one? Janai desu. Waterproof locker is not empty. No, it rotted. This is what I meant. It rotted. I didn't know it would rot. And then I ate it. And then I got really sick. And a stomachache. I'm terrible at surviving. Cannot pick up. Can I even access it? Yes. That's a lot of quartz. Alright, we're gonna pack up some of these and like pack up these and I'm gonna put it here actually. Come on out. Okay, so I have my quartz. Let's go back. I have space now, so I should be able to do this. Alright, oxygen tank, here we go. I make glass and I make... You can still plant rotten ones. I see. Okay, well that changes a lot. Because I have like 2 of those boba trees. Boba trees? Bulbwood. I'm good at this. I have 2 of those, so I think I'm okay for now. Like I don't have to keep them yet. It's not that bad. Like 1 here and 1 here, and like an assortment of. It's just basically gonna be like collection for now. You know, it's just a thing right now. It's just a collection of sorts. Okay, so I think I need 4 of these and 1 silver. I feel like I may have silver. Oh, I definitely do. Okay. Please make me a high oxygen tank. High oxygen. Is my game lagging or what? Unpowered. What do you mean by unpowered? I'm stupid. It's solar powered and there is no power right now. Okay. Okay, well, we wait till daylight. Kinda. No, I'm kidding. I have another one. That's so stupid though. Okay, that was on me. That was on me. Fabricator. Hi. I'd like to make one of these. Thank you. The game is okay. Yeah, the game is okay. My power was not okay in the game. That's what I meant. Yeah. I feel like a multi-purpose room would do good for expansion of your base. Oh yes, I have that, but the problem is I don't know how to build it in the water. It doesn't quite allow me to do it, I guess. I don't know. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Lightweight, high capacity tank. What is this? This is a high capacity, 90 seconds. This is 90 seconds as well. Oh, it doesn't matter then. Okay, you know what? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's like 90 seconds here. This is also 90 seconds. We'll leave it as this. We don't need like the upgrade thing. How do I make that thing that you were saying? The multi-purpose room? Okay, like I have a habitat builder. Where is it? Let me just get to it and like show you that I don't know how to do it. I don't know if it's inside or outside the thing, that's why. Habitat builder, there we go. Okay, multi-purpose, let me just look up the recipe. There is like I might need a new base, I don't know. It won't work for me, so I'm just like, huh? Why can't I do that? 6 titanium, right? Not very expensive. Oh, I only have just nice. What do you mean? Okay, it's fine. Alright, so if I were to do a habitat builder thingy outside, and I would say like maybe I want to make it somewhere here, right? Like join it up, you know? Where is my multi-purpose room? What is this? Bulkhead. I don't know what that shit. Multi. There. Like, see? It's just red. It's just red. I feel like I have to make like a new base or something for these to work. You know, I can't join it to this, unfortunately. I don't know why. It just doesn't like it. Maybe I built it in like a very horrible spot. That's why. See, it won't do it. It won't do this for me. Do I need to make it like a little further or something? I don't know. I don't know. See, like it might join, but it didn't join. Maybe because it's stuck right here. Huh. Should I make a door? I don't know. Can I even make a door here? Makes no sense. Is it clipping into a life pod or the plant side is blocking it? Oh. Oh. Damn. But technically, this should work though. Technically. Oh, I see it. I see it now. Okay, it's this. It's the locker thing. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I hate myself. I'm gonna hate myself. We're gonna have to deconstruct this. We might have to deconstruct this. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. That is a lot of things to deconstruct. I don't wanna. I don't really wanna. No. Okay, we're gonna try our luck. Okay, God, you are right. Wait, I see something green earlier. That might be a good sign of something. I don't know. No, not quite. Oh, not quite. Not quite. God dang it. Okay, I need... Okay, not today. I feel like not today. I need to think this through if I'm gonna do it properly. Yeah. Unfortunately, not today. But now at least I know for a fact. Oh, my plant went missing though. That sucks. Good thing I have a spare one here, huh? Otherwise that would really, really suck. What do I do? Okay, we put all these away first, for now. I need my habitat deconstructor thing. Where did I put it? Oh god. Oh god, okay. Hold on. I need to deconstruct this temporarily. Deconstruct? Use? Power? Q, deconstruct. And then put it here instead. Fabricator. Okay, so in case I need to shift it, it's that side. God, this is gonna suck. Things inside are the way. I know the locker is messing it. I know I'm gonna have to move it. I'm gonna have to move it. But first, I'm gonna have to move everything inside it outward to another place. Man, I don't have enough lockers for this shit. I don't have enough lockers for this shit. On a big one. What does it cost? Quartz into titanium. Okay, I can thankfully afford this. Kinda, maybe. Oh, not this one. I keep on forgetting. Quartz into titanium. Okay, we'll build one right here. We'll build one right here. It's gonna be claustrophobic, but it's space savvy, yeah. It's space savvy. If we can do this just right, like this. Okay? And then I'm gonna move all this shit over and I'm gonna deconstruct that locker. Let me see if I got this. Oh, that's a lot of lead. That's a lot of lead. There's no easier way to do this, chat. I'm sorry. That's a lot of gold as well. You know, I got all these while I was trying to look for diamonds. That's why. Okay, precious stuff goes in precious places. And I have like 1 diamond. Just one, chat. Just 1 diamond. I'm so sad, but yes. Okay, we're gonna try and get that multi-purpose room and then maybe call it. Because I don't know, man, I have to go to live pod 13. I'm not equipped to do that. Just gonna say, I'm not equipped to go to live pod 13 right now. Yeah, then we deconstruct this one. Right, and then, what was it again? 6 of it, right? Sorry, not that locker, this locker, 6 of it. So like, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I don't think I need quartz. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. This side. A multi-purpose room. Where art thou? Oh, come on. Woo! Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Sexy shit. Let's go. Okay, my base
It may be prudent
interior.
to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget that it is not.
Shut up. Oh my god. What? I should move all my plants over. Oh god. Okay, you know what? It's too late. My plants are already here. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. That works out. Oh my god. It works out. And then we have to go to 13. Fuck. Okay, let me see. We have to go to... What's that? Roll call. Roll call? Silver. Oh my god. Argento, why are you awake in this hour? Actually, I don't know what time it is for you. Welcome to class. We're doing swimming today. For some reason. Fuck yeah. Big ups. Holy shit. Holy shit. You guys are amazing. You guys are geniuses. Oh my god. Yo, I would probably never have been able to do this. Will you guys still be here when I do Subnautica? Like, I don't know when. I don't really have a schedule and stuff like that. But I need help. You guys are great help. This is exactly what I needed. Rather than people laughing at me. Okay, so, okay, let me just confirm. You were saying Cyclops stuff found in wreckages. They are in my moon something charging station for like the car battery is in life pod 13. This one here, right? Is that it? I'm gonna confirm this. I have to bookmark this because every time I come back from the game, right? Every time I log back in, I'm like, oh, what am I done? Like the last game, I totally don't remember. So yes. This is good, right? Okay, so if that's it, then I will probably end it right here. But before I end, let me try and see if there's anybody who is actually live right now. Hold on, if anybody I'm following actually live, okay, we're gonna rate them. Haha, ha ha ha. Guess who's live? Guess who's live, motherfucker. Yo, previously, this bitch, he was like, oh, look who's live. Now, my turn to say, look who's live. Yo, okay, so like, we're going to, where's my rate card? Okay, you guys are chat, right? You guys have a name card. So we're going, you can copy this, and we're going to disturb a certain furry. He technically is an owl, right? We call him Owl Cat. So yeah, we're gonna disturb this furry over here because he was here previously, like just now, and well, it's payback time. Payback time, because he called me the person who reads weird manga. Like everything I read is weird to him. So yeah, go there and torture him, right? You guys have my permission. All right, collect some points, have fun. Thank you for joining today. You guys are awesome. I needed all this help like 2 months ago, but yes, thank you. All right, you guys ready? So I'm gonna close my stream and then we're gonna rate him and I'm gonna call it a night, guys. Bye bye.